Hi everyone, it's Roger and Abe here from DisKingdom.com with episode number 49 of the Disney Infinity and Beyond webcast. And it's been a pretty interesting week. Lots of little snippets, nothing massively too much, but we've got San Diego Comic-Con coming up this week, or it kicks off today even. And so I expect to be lots of information coming through from for Disney Infinity. But on this week's show, we're going to be discussing a number of things, including San Diego Comic-Con, this elusive release date, Ezra being open for pre-order, HoloLens Morpheus, the July challenges, Disney Infinity under attack for moths, and also some new toys coming to the toy box. So, Abe, you've been away for the weekend. You've been disconnected, sat out there in the desert. How have your weekend been?
It was good. It was nice, relaxing. A few people knew that I was going out of town, but they didn't know that I would not have service, so they thought something happened to me. But I went to Utah. I went to Lake Powell. A lot of people were like, "Ooh, are you going to Avalanche?" Like, yeah, I wish, but no. Went out, spent time with my girl and her family, and for 4th of July, and it was a lot of fun. So cool. I'm back. I have tons of emails and notifications to go through. A lot of Twitter and Facebook. I'm just so lost, so I don't know. I'm just gonna wait for things to come to me before I even look them up. So.
Yep, so before we kick off, I just want to give a big shout out to our Patreons this month, including James from Infinity Museum, and also Ethan over at sorterapps.com and magicbandcollectors.com for all their support. You can find out more information at patreon.com/DisKingdom. All right, okay, let's kick straight into number one, which is going to be this San Diego Comic-Con, which is the big event which takes place in San Diego in California. It kicks off on Wednesday, the 8th of July. Loads of goodie stuff. Disney Infinity are going to be at the event. They've got a pop-up booth. They've also got a tournament that they're running there. There's going to be live streaming, and also there's expected to be some announcements and some other bits and pieces coming up. So do you want to share any of your thoughts on San Diego, since you are going to be there as well?
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be ridiculously hectic and busy, and everything's going to be expensive. So yeah, it's like I just came out of a holiday, and now I'm going back in, and I'm like so out of it. But I'm going to be at the Disney Infinity booth. I'm actually going to take off and be there. Friday will be my first day, even though they kick off everything today, Wednesday, or tomorrow, whatever. Different time zones. Yeah. Anyways, I know they kick it off Wednesday. Then they have the live Twitch on Thursday, and then they have this thing going on Friday, which I'll be going to, and then the last day is Saturday, which surprised me because Comic-Con still goes on till Sunday. So it's going to be interesting, but that's probably just the pop-up booth. I'm sure they'll still have the Disney Infinity section inside the convention as well on Sunday. But other than that, I'm just going to be going, and I'm only going inside the convention center on Sunday.
Yes.
But I'll be there exploring the pop-up shop Friday, and Saturday I'm going to be exploring the outside because I know they have a lot to do outside as well. I was hoping to score tickets to the Conan O'Brien show, which will be filming out there as well. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Not a big deal.
Yeah, so I'll just bring up the information on the pop-up shop. So this is available outside of the event. It's going to be basically address 815 J Street near 8th Street. So you don't need a badge to get in. So if you're not with San Diego, you don't need to get into it. Opening hours are 3 till 10 on the Wednesday, 3 till 7 on the Thursday, 3 till 10 on Friday and Saturday. And you get to get your hands on the play sets, the expansion boxes, and the toy box before the release. You get to participate in the Only in the Toy Box medicated reality experience.
No, wait, hold on. Not medicated. It's mediated.
Mediated.
Imagine. Take the pill and go ahead and play Infinity.
Well, that's I think going to come with the Morpheus stuff later. Explore
it's the same thing. Yeah, go ahead.
You're going to explore the unique Disney Infinity art exhibit, compete in the Toy Box tournament and make it on the leaderboard. There's a chance to win prizes. Participate in daily Disney Infinity scavenger hunts. and receive a Disney Infinity when you pre-order the Saga bundle. So so they could be doing that in person again, and more to be announced. And there's also going to be a special live Toy Box TV on Thursday at 6 p.m. PST. I'm trying to work. Well, that's
Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, Pacific Standard Time. So you can watch it there. And they will have all the information coming up. 6 p.m. PST. I'm trying to work out. That's going to be about 3 o'clock in the morning my time. So yeah, I won't be watching that one live.
I probably won't be watching either. I'll be asleep. So
so that's San Diego Comic-Con. And you said that they've got a booth inside as well. Is that right?
That's what they did last year, and that's something that I found out at E3 that they will be doing as well. So they'll have some things small inside.
Because it definitely looks like they've sort of focused more on the outside area where everyone can get to, rather than.
It's definitely bigger this year, but I think it's bigger because obviously they're recycling all that stuff from E3, so you need a lot more room. And I mean that usually the reason why you have something set up on the inside is because a lot of people go to the convention. I mean, they don't really go to the things on the outside, and not to mention that's where they make the announcements on the inside. Yeah. Because when we found out about Loki and all the villains last year, that was all announced inside the convention, and they populated in the pop-up shop. So
yeah. Which I think is pretty much going to lead on, because like I said, you're heading there on Sunday, and
I'll be inside on Sunday. Yeah.
So you've got Friday is going to be at the booth, and then Sunday you are going to be inside. So you got a nice big long list of things to go and check out.
Yeah, I got plenty to do. Yeah. Lots of things. Hopefully I'll be alive by then, but we'll see what happens.
So Abe will be reporting back from there that'll be that evening. It depends what time he gets back. Maybe we might move it back a day. I just thought that.
Oh, for the I might be able to do it. Who knows? We'll talk about it.
We'll just kind of get a big prod to just keep him awake. Which kind of leads on to this next thing, really, with terms from San Diego Comic-Con is really there's been a bit of sort of information coming out regarding the release date for Disney Infinity 2.0 or 3.0 even. That San Diego Comic-Con, we're expecting some announcements. We don't know. This week we do know the release date is supposed to be incoming. It was originally last week, and then it's been pushed back to this week, and then it's been pushed back from the beginning of the week to San Diego Comic-Con. So there is some information coming out. We don't know if we're going to find out more. So I think there are supposed to be some surprises, so maybe some new figures, maybe some information on that Marvel playset. It would kind of, to me, San Diego Comic-Con still feels like the natural place to announce Marvel content.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what it could be. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't know. That's a hybrid, at least.
But also, I mean, in that same instance, over here in the UK, all the guys from the movie have all been out promoting stuff. I'm sure they're going to be flying back for the San Diego. So there's a lot of press and stuff already kicking off about Ant-Man. So to put out an Ant-Man announcement with a figure and stuff is a perfect timing, I think, because it's out next week. It would be a good, nice tie-in to the game. So no, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting at least an Ant-Man reveal and a release date. That's my sort of predictions for San Diego Comic-Con at the very least.
Yeah, I feel like we'll see Ant-Man and probably Yellow Jacket, probably.
Yeah.
But will we see more Avengers? I don't know. Unless they announce everything Marvel. If they do announce everything Marvel, I mean, when I say everything, I mean the playset. Yeah. Then we'll probably see like the Scarlet Witch and Vision and all that. Yeah.
Because the only thing I did think of was if they're going to announce the release date, it's not while it's a big bit of news that everyone's waiting for, on its own for like the media outlets, it's not a huge story. So if it's tied in with a Marvel announcement or some kind of big announcement, this figure's coming and you can get it on August 30th. You can get that would make more sense to me. Would be how they would announce it. I don't know about what you feel.
No, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, how it's going to happen, I don't know because the Marvel Studios, like,
Mm.
won't be there.
But
But
Marvel is.
yeah, but Marvel Comics is
Yeah,
going to be there, so
yeah.
it kind of makes sense. I know that the presence of Lucasfilm is a lot bigger this
Mm.
year, which makes sense clearly. But I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling we might know a little bit more Marvel. I mean,
Mm.
they have to. When are we going to find out? I mean, I don't think they'd mention it at D23. That
No.
just doesn't make sense to me.
It depends. The only other thing is obviously on the Star Wars front is we've still got a lot of information about this Force Awakens um, content, and we don't really know much about Star Wars Awakens yet.
Hmm.
So that could be the big announcement instead of Marvel. So it's really kind of, they could either be either side. I think with Ant-Man being out this week or next week, timing wise, it makes more sense. But Force Awakens could also just, if they drop a trailer, depends if they drop a new movie trailer and they sort of announce the characters and stuff, it would be big.
Okay, yeah. Piggying back off of what you said, I have a feeling. I think this would be the moment to announce Marvel, because, like you said, Ant-Man is coming out. Um, I also do think that there's going to be a new teaser to Force Awakens, the movie,
Yeah.
possibly announced, but not at the con, but online. Um, or actually, no, they'll do it at the con. Yeah, at the con, then online. But here's the thing: I do not think Force Awakens will be announced for Infinity there. I think that's going to be announced at D23, and the reason why I say that is they have to announce it before the game comes out, because the game comes out, and we'll talk about it in a few minutes here. But some retailers are saying that it's going to come out a little bit after D23. So it makes sense for them to announce that there. Now, does that mean it's going to be available at that launch date? Absolutely not. I'm sure it's all going to be available later on. So.
Well, I'm expecting the Force Awakens playset and figures not to be coming out till November, December time, regardless.
Yeah, I was thinking about January actually.
I think it'll be out literally a few weeks, because they're announcing all the toys and stuff in September and so on. So it would make sense to have it out a few weeks, literally as the week that the movie hits cinemas to get the. I mean, it's perfect timing. I mean, to have the movie out with all the press and you have a brand new game with all the figures sat there would be insane not to take advantage of it. But like I said, this release date information has come. A few of our members on the Infinity and Beyond group have had emails from, Target and Best Buy saying the release date for their pre-orders has moved to the 30th of August. Now, at the minute, Disney still haven't confirmed any release dates, so we're still in this zone of, like this. But a couple of retailers are saying the dates. Different retailers, this is, there's probably about 6 or 7 retailers globally that have all been putting out dates with this August sort of zone on it. PlayStation, Sony put out something saying that the Star Wars characters or playset is out in end of September, which is a month after there must be about 7 or 8 different retailers now all kind of pushing that sort of August dateline. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to finally get that information for them.
Yeah, I think it's one of two things. I think it could either be that date that those retailers are mentioning, which is 8:30, or it could be that the retailers are responding to recent little hints and reminders. Because don't forget, like, the placeholder date they put was 12/31. So that's because they didn't know. But now that they're closer to the date, that's possibly it. That they're putting 8:30 as a placeholder. So who knows? But
yeah.
Hopefully by the end of this week we'll know.
Yes, so. I think the information is coming soon. Like I said, it's not official. Nothing's been confirmed yet by them, but with so many retailers putting out the information, it could still change. And I think this week, there was some tweets going on between like JV and other members of the team about the release date coming out and when it's coming and what. They pushed it back a day, pushed it back a week. So maybe the retailers were told a date and things have changed with the release. It's very tricky. It's a bit of an odd. There is going to be an announcement, and they pushed it back to San Diego Comic-Con. So I don't know. I still think end of August seems to be where everything's kind of pointing towards at the minute. But we shall see.